Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Civilization 6 Gathering Storm. Brand new expansion for Civilization 6, and we're playing as Phoenicia. And so far we've got a very large chunk of map to ourselves. So a lot of spaces for us to settle in, which is good, because one of Phoenicia's things is once you put their Kothon down there, the unique harbor, you get reduced cost to building, or increased productivity, I should say, to building a settler. So we should be able to get a lot of settlers out once we start getting those Kothons down. We did go ahead and get a settler out before that, just to get a second city going. But as soon as I think we're going to hold off getting any more until we get our Kothons out. So something to think about. And we've already got our second site picked out down here where this slinger is, right here off the river. It's going to get us, a lot of good resources here. But I think there's a couple other spots over here near this natural wonder that we're going to want to settle at some point. In fact, I'm thinking, let's see, how do we want to do this? Can't see everything over here yet. I do actually think also there might be a place for a city right here. I'm just going to call it A. There might be a place for a city right here. Just inside this little thing right here. That we'll still be able to get a lot of these other tiles from the Torres del Paine. Also be able to get the jade and things like that. And I'm also wondering if the canal district, let's see here, canal. Helps if I spell it right. Canal. Canal. Built on flat land to connect two bodies of water or a body of water to a city center. Okay, so it does have to be flat land. So that actually does cut out a lot of these hill tiles here. So honestly, we wouldn't be able to get a canal to this lake from this side of things because there's just a big long line of hills right here. So never mind, that kind of throws that out. That's part of my thinking was this. If we got a city here that was able to put two canals here, would the city here be able to put a third canal there because it's within its borders, and it would connect a body of water to that other canal stuff? I don't know. I don't know if you could do it that way or not. I don't think you can, but I was thinking that it was worth trying. But now that I know it has to be flat terrain, that actually cuts out connecting this lake up at all to this other coast, which is fine. Still not a bad idea to put a city here, maybe. But where would we put a city over here? I mean, at some point we're going to want a city like right on this river. I think, floodplains or not. In fact, even right there, that the city center itself would be safe from floodplains. Like one of these two tiles here do not appear to have the floodplains on them. So it's really, the floods would happen back behind us a little bit. So probably one of these two tiles. Like, I can't really put it here, I don't think, can I? Maybe I can. Maybe something like right there. We'll have to send our scout down here in a moment. In fact, he'll do this goody hut here in a second. We might even be able to put another city on this river somewhere else, like further up here. Like maybe even, I don't know, maybe even like right here. Now that puts it too close to this city. We could put it on the other side, maybe. Move this city down somewhere. But I think still have a city down here somewhere. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like maybe right here. I know it's going to take up a 4 foods tile. I could put it off. Maybe right there. Or right next to it. One of those two. But it'd be able to work these tiles as much as possible. Again, this city right here would be a little off of where we probably want it. We want as many cities on the coast as we can, so these inner cities aren't the greatest. But as long as they're internal to our empire, we're not going to have to worry about the loyalty pressure anyway. So the reason for the coastal things is to guarantee 100% loyalty. But if all the cities surrounding these are ours, then the loyalty is not going to be a problem anyway. I don't know, some ideas from city sites. We might move some of these around here and there. There probably is a spot for a city up here somewhere in the desert with all these luxuries. Wouldn't be the greatest city in the world, but there's a lot of luxuries up here. Like something like right there. Maybe. Again, we'll play around with it a little bit more and see what we want to do. But I think that's a start. I think this city down here is at least the first one we want. It's a little bit further away than I would probably normally settle. We're literally at the max distance of 6 tiles away from the first city we had. But I think it's going to be worthwhile because of all the resources we can pick up. All right, we're about to get pottery, so that's going to be helpful.
No man ever wetted clay and then left it.
Allows harvesting of wheat and rice. All right, so you're just going to go on alert for the moment. You're going to grab that. That's some gold. Gold is always good. Fact. Anything we want to buy with gold right this second? Go ahead and buy a bireme. Go with one we're producing. Maybe. Get us another military unit. Actually, you know what? I think I like the idea of getting us another slinger to help this guy up here. Let's do that. Let's just help this guy out. I want to make sure we don't get overrun by barbarians. So far, so good, but you never know. These things can get out of hand pretty quickly. I'll go ahead and move this warrior up now. I know he's not completely healed up, but he's pretty close. Alright, you're going to go ahead and take this attack. I think that is fine. You are... I think we are planning to hook this up as soon as this guy gets settled, so we're okay where we're at. You're moving down to here. Oh, this actually is going to be a second stage flood when the time comes. But we can build up the little flood barrier at some point. Now, will it be able to... Will we be able to research in time to build this before we actually get flooded out? Who knows, but at least we know that it's an option, it's a possibility. So I think I'm still okay with this settle. Oh, I guess you already moved your stuff. Never mind. All right, go ahead and move up here. We're gonna go deal with this encampment as soon as possible. I'm just going to go ahead and cross the river here because I do want to see what's over here. Oh, another scout. Where are you coming from? You got to be coming from something over this direction. But yeah, there's our B location, right next to some jade even. I think I'm still okay with this B being one of our next cities, for sure. Alright, warrior... Don't know if it really matters. Got to get across here at some point. We're going to go ahead and take this kill. One less scout to worry about. Alright, you're going to move across the water. Settle there. You're ready to hook up as soon as we get the city settled. We'll go ahead and buy the tile out there. Get our third build with our builder. Alright, city. Go ahead and settle here. I guess it does maintain the 3 food though. So there's that. And then we are going to go ahead and buy this tile up here. Let's go ahead and stick a farm here. We could harvest to get a huge boost. I say huge. It's not that big. It's pretty big for the time that we're in, but long term I don't think it's going to be that much bigger. So that'll give us our Eureka's both irrigation as well as the boost to craftsmanship, which we'll go ahead and research that. Alrighty. So you're already working the food tile, which is going to help you grow as quickly as possible. I'm okay with that. It does slow down your production a little bit, but I think that's going to be fine. Go work on an early holy site. There's always that possibility. Take an early monument to help your borders grow a little bit quicker. Could be useful. Another builder or something like that. I mean, your production's going to be pretty weak until we get another guy out here to start working some of the production tiles. But that's okay. We'll get there quick enough. You don't have any movement left. I was going to rest you, but I'm going to move you over here. Help with this mess. You should be safe against this scout, even if he attacks you, because you're on a hill across the river. In theory, you're safe. I guess safe being a relative term. Alright, you're going to come up here. You're going to scooch up. You're going to scooch up. Yeah, just heal in place. It's going to be fine. I can run you all the way back and heal you there, but probably be about the same amount of time. Plus, while you're here, you get a little bit of vision to reduce the chances of an encampment popping up in this area. All right, we're almost... I keep hitting that one. We're almost to a normal age. Still got a few turns left. We haven't built our ship yet. We got 6 turns on that. That'll give us a few points. This encampment will get us some points. That actually hurt quite a bit more than I would like. Take this. Just about kill you. I think we're safe now, though. I don't think he can kill us at this point. We may be wrong, but he's only got a sliver of health there. Do I want to move this slinger anywhere else? Not at the moment. I think he's fine for the moment where he's at. If we see another encampment pop up somewhere, we may move in that direction. There's craftsmanship. Perfect. Production towards builders. I think we still keep with the faith in until we get a pantheon. So we need 25. We're only a couple turns away from that. Alright, civics. Let's put a little bit more time into foreign trade. Obviously trade routes would be useful. Only 10 turns left. Ouch. So we're not going to get our Kothons up, unfortunately. I mean, do we want a Dark Age then? I'll be ready to go Heroic Age after that. Not the most ideal way to do it. We are going to be able to get this thing out, which is going to get us, what, 4 points, I think? 2 points from this. That's 6 points. That puts us at 16. It's 8 short. It's still pretty short. I think we just accept the normal age. I mean, I don't know. We could try to go Dark Age, Heroic Age, but nah. We'll just go with it as is. See if we can get a Golden Age after that. I'm actually going to take the kill with you just so you get a little bit of XP. Get your promotion. Perfect. And some gold. Couple arrows scored there, so I guess that's a thing. Yeah, I mean, if we could have beelined the Kothon, that would have been different, but it's just a little too far out of our range for the time that we had. I was about to heal you guys where you're at, but I just realized there's another barbarian encampment down here. Yeah, go ahead and heal where you're at, though. That's fine. You can actually move. Take your promotion. And we're going to start moving this guy out as well.
Means sharing.
Campus library. Alrighty. I mean, I do want to go for the Kothon pretty quickly here. 21 turns, though. That's a lot of turns. Pastures and things would be good. I want to get our Kothons down as soon as possible, so we're going to go ahead and go for it. Why not? 21 turns is crazy. Alright, you're going to start sneaking your way down here. Go after this other encampment over here. Hello, Scout. Choose a pantheon. Well, Tundra is not going to be helpful. Holy sites adjacent to a river could be useful. Monument to the Gods, I don't think it's going to be quite as critical. Divine Spark, could be. I'm not sure if I'm feeling it in this case. Marsh, oasis, and desert floodplains. Don't really see a whole lot of those floating around, and there's a few, but not many. Culture from pastures could come in handy. We actually have a few of those. Quarries, there's a couple, I think at least. Food from camps. Yeah, we do have some camps. What else we got here? There's a lot of incense up there, which will get us some food if we took that one. City patron goddess. Could be useful, actually. Give us a production boost for just the first district we build. It's actually kind of nice. Just make the first one that much cheaper. Especially if the first one's our Kothon. Although the Kothon's already going to be cheaper, so never mind. We took up one of the pasture spots, so maybe the pastures aren't going to be as good. We do have some stone there, some stone there. A lot of incense. I don't know. I don't know. Mines over strategic resources. We don't really see any yet, but presumably we're going to have some. That could come in handy. Mines over luxury and bonus resources. Actually, we do have luxury resource, luxury resource, luxury resource, luxury. That actually come in handy a little bit more often, I think. Didn't I see some copper somewhere? I thought I did. Maybe not. Could also just take regular city growth rate, things like that are always halfway decent. Let me check something real quick. Kothon, 27 production, harbor. It is cheaper, right? Yeah, okay. I thought it was. I was going to say, if it's the same price for some reason, like it was just weird that they just left it the same price, I might pick up the 25% boost, because that would obviously help us out a lot. But since it's not, don't know that will help us. I mean, Divine Spark is never bad. Just hoping we could take something different, you know? Why not? Obviously, the sea resource one would have been nice, but that one's already been taken. Prophets, scientists, writers. Prophet will go away pretty quickly on usefulness. The scientists and the writers will still stay pretty useful for a while. Desert floodplains. Well, that is desert floodplains right there. It's the only one we have. This is not an easy decision. Wow. Because the problem is, like, if I had something right away that I could take advantage of, like the pastures I could take advantage of, but I'm not really feeling it. The camps I could right away, but I'm not really feeling that one either. If I had the sea resources, I would definitely take that one. I'm tempted to take either the quarries or the mines, but we don't have any cities on those right this second, so we'd have to kind of work our way into that. You know what? Let's take the mines. Let's take the mine thing. I think that's going to be helpful. Extra faith from mines over luxury and bonus resources. There's a lot of them, and I think that's fine. There's a lot of those things out there. So Pantheon Fountain got us an extra point. So we're 11 points away. Way too far away, unfortunately. Oh, that got a 6 because of the Byreme and the fact that it's our first naval unit. Oh, yeah. I was not thinking about that. I mean, so we're a little bit closer than I thought we were going to be. We're 5 points away. I mean, if we could clear this encampment in 5 turns, which I don't think we can, that would take care of that. I do think I want to get a campus down as quickly as possible. Probably just right here next to our city, so we can start just getting some adjacency. I mean, I don't think any of these places are going to be better than the other. I mean, it's a 2 production tile, but I think it's going to be okay. Looks like Zanzibar is over here trying to help with the encampment. Oh, looks like he might get in there and take it before I can sneak in there myself. Because he's going to hold the 2 spots that I could take it from. Because I don't have a way to get across the water yet. And I would be way too far away, right? Yeah, it's going to be way up here. Way up there. Well, we are in the southern edge of the map, so we know everything else is like north and, you know, out from us, so it does give us a little bit of extra safety there as well. Yeah, there's no way I'm going to take that encampment, unfortunately. Not with Zanzibar there. Boo. Oh well. There was 2 points I could have had. Alrighty. Just heal up a tick for a second while I think about things. Even you, just heal up a tick. You're fine for the moment. I'm going to go ahead and move you back to here, I guess, for now. Hoping I can find a civilization or something else. Because that would get us a couple points as well. There's barbarians somewhere. Oh, it's just the scout. Never mind. Who no longer has a home. There's somebody, and that is a civilization. With the new color setup, I don't know who that is yet. Because they have it where there's a bunch of different colors that each civilization can have. So I have no guarantees of who that is. It looks like almost like in England, but opposite. So who's white with red? Japan, I think, is normally white with red. So maybe them. Oh, of course you pillaged something. Guess you got nowhere else to go. Might as well come over here and pillage stuff, huh? Coming down here. Nothing there. So it is England, okay. It is England. It is honored to meet you. Oh, okay, no, I was looking at it backwards. Never mind. It was red primary with white. Okay, fair enough. Well, hello there. Oh, I forgot to swap off foreign trade. I still got 2 turns, so I might as well swap off it for now, just for a little bit. It would still save me some culture. So that gave us 1 more point. So we are still 4 points away, though. If we could have gotten the Kothon, that would have given it to us, but unfortunately not to be. We are overkilling it a bit, which is going to make the next one a little bit harder. But what you gonna do? Alright, I think I'm gonna spread you guys out to some of the city locations I want. One of you guys is gonna go there. The other one's probably gonna come over here to D. Hello, there we go. Very cool. There's one of the Gathering Storms civilizations right here. Mr. Mali. Is that going to get us another point? It is. Too little, too late. 3 points away. Well, we came close. We came very close. Had we gotten this... Actually, I would have been upset if we gotten that. Because that would have put us 1 point away. Which would have been really sad. Well, there's our normal classical era. Oh well. Mega dedication. I think we're going to go free inquiry. It's usually the one I like to go with the most. I think we're going to put a cut in here, though. When we come back, we will hopefully be able to start getting our first Cothons down and start getting some more settlers pumped out and really fill out this rest of this, I don't know, continent, peninsula, whatever you want to call it. But I do appreciate you watching, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye.